Hi, Gaston.
Okay, thank you, everyone. My name is Gaston. I'm founder of the catchtech. Today I will introduce our solution to you. Our solution is called NFT management solution. This means our solution is collect the data from copier, printer, and we provide this data to our reseller. Short brief of our company. Our company, we started this company in 2015. We are mainly focused on printer and copier industry. Okay. Today, our solution is called Output Agent. We connect this box with the printer or copier in customer side directly through RJ45 internet cable. And output agent will collect the data from printer and copier, for example, page count, service code, or some information from printer, like for example, toner load or service code, as I mentioned. After collecting the data, we'll send to cloud. After analysis, our reseller or GCR people, you can check the data in our platform. I will show you a platform later on. And this page is called Feature and Benefit. We are doing this kind of business for several years, so we know what is pain point in reseller. So 好，暂停。高噪音来自于扬声器。等一下，暂停一下。等一下，你们听得清楚吗
Okay, it's
等一下，你先暂停了吗
okay.
This page we called feature and benefit. First, plug and play. Because we in this industry for years, so we know pain point from the customer and the reseller. So our solution is just plug and play. This means no installation necessary, no security risk, and easy to maintain. If you get a broken or something issue, just plug and play again. And we support all the major brands. For example, HP, Xerox, Canon, or Brothers, the major brand in the market. So as a reseller, you are not only sell the one brand, maybe you sell HP, Xerox, or Canon at the same time. So you just use one platform to collect all the data from all brand of the printers or copiers. And next one is we integrate with the app, for example, Write or Evernote. So for those reseller lab engineer, so it's easy to manage their task daily and they can respond uptime. Next one is data report. Our business, we focus on the reseller who doing the rental business in copier and printers. So this means every month or every quarter, they have to collect the data from machine in their customer side. So we provide this kind of function. They can just easy to collect data, just sit in the office, and we can get a report automatically or manually. It really depends on customer's contract. The finality is predicting service. This means we can collect the service code from machines. So, for example, if you get the toner low, maybe toner level is lower than 20%. This means one machine will be run out of its toner maybe at 5 p.m. before they left. So maybe we can arrange one delivery or one toner to customer side in 1 day before. Yeah. So it's we call the feature benefit of these solutions. And this page will show you the box. This gray box we call output agent. The box will be installed in customer side. As I mentioned, it's a plug and play. So you will see here is a Ethernet port interface, and the other one is just USB is for power. So troubleshooting, just power off and power on again, then or ask a GCR engineer to configure remotely. Then if we cannot fix your problem, so we swap new box to you. So it's very easy to install and maintain for those resellers. And one box can connect the or collect the data from 50 printers or copiers in the same internet. So this one is platform. We collect data from through output agent. Just I mentioned the gray box from the customer side, and all the data will be stored in our platform. Every reseller have their own account. So we'll see we have a dashboard, printer list, page count, alert arrow, this function, and most importantly, page count. As I mentioned before, our reseller who are doing the rental business, they really need to know monthly or quarterly how many pages our customer print by my machines. So they can just go to the list platform, easier to find the customer, find their machine, and we get some information from machine. For example, serial number, MAC address, IP, and they will know how many pages they have now and how many pages in this period. This period they can be assigned by their country or by manually. I will introduce some successful story in Taiwan. The one successful story is Carrefour Taiwan. Carrefour Taiwan is the biggest retailer hypermarket in Taiwan. They have 65 hypermarket. So there's around 700 printers, copiers in Carrefour shop. So we are using this output agent. We install in each shop and collect the data from each shop. And as a headquarter, we just collect data and we analyze data and we can dispatch our toners, service, and the most important, this is a contract business. So every month we have to calculate all the copier, all the printers, how many pages they print, and generate a finance report to their finance department. Target partners. In each region, I think you have your partners, but my experience is like printer, copier, they are doing their own way, especially the rental business. So maybe I will show you some method to find the proper reseller or channel in your region. So for example, in Taiwan, in our market size or our market in Taiwan, I will recommend you find a reseller, for example, service engineer at least 4, the contract business at least 200 over 200 machines, and the new contract printers maybe annually over 64. So, and the other thing is that you can ask your resellers or partners who are your customers. For example, they have the chain business like a Carrefour, or they have the branch office like a insurance company, or you have some country, your area is quite big, so maybe travel to point A to point B maybe takes 2 or 3 hours. So it could be the efficient tool for those reseller to do the rental business. And in this page, we are sometimes I will collect the data from LinkedIn because we can find a proper reseller or proper partner from LinkedIn because they are doing the business in popular or printers for years. So they have their pain point. So maybe you can introduce to them to maybe can get an easier opportunity to demo or to have a business with them. So you will see some I already collected and I already forwarded to Edward. If you need it, you can ask Edward for sharing, or you can contact me to get some reference in your region. It's a lot. Okay. So in conclusion, benefit for MSP. This solution is the tool to improve the service response for the reseller because through the internet, everything can be collected uptime. So after analysis for this data collection from the op agent, so we can generate some report or some alert for the reseller to do the action in advance. And the other thing is easy to installation. As I mentioned, our solution just plug and play. It's not necessary to find a computer or find a PC and to install software and think about the antivirus and some unknown issues. So in our solution, you don't need to think about those things. Just plug and play. And the other thing is improve the cost saving because we can collect data automatically and generate report automatically. So we don't really need our engineer to go to customer side to do some paperwork manually or yeah. So it means we can save money and put more energy in our resource in our business development. Improve efficiency. We collect data in advance, so we can arrange our task in 1 day before or 2 days before. So we have more time to do more business. So we call it improve efficiency, improve pipeline, and improve productivity. Use this. One of my customer in Taiwan, they have 5 engineers. And one engineer, they can take care over 200 machines in one region. Normally, in our experience, one engineer only can take care of 80 computer in one region. But our as I mentioned, my customer, they have 5 engineers. Each one can cover 200 because they don't really need to do some paperwork or those things. They will just waste his time or her time. Next page. Comparison sheet. In this sheet, you will see catchtech and other brand. So this means we are not the only one in the market, but we are the only one we use in the hardware to collect the data, and we provide the platform for all the brand. This means our competitors, for example, like Xerox, HP, or Canon, they do have their own solution to collect data remotely, but they only support their own brand. But for our resellers, for like a SI company, they are not only resell one brand. They are, as I mentioned, maybe they are resell Xerox, Canon, or multi-brand at the same time. So in their solution, the HP solution, they have to install 2 or 3 platform or software to collect the data. But in our solution, you just plug and play, not necessary for installation. And we can support multi-brand at the same time. So that's our solution today to you. And later on, we will have a video to you to introduce how we install this hardware solution at customer side. Thank you.
Hi, Gaston.
Yes.
You can share your screen for about the dashboard. Can do some demonstration.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
This page is we call the Hub Agent. Hub Agent have the password, account name and password. Is cannot be changed because we just plug and play. As I mentioned, our troubleshooting process. First, plug and play, then we call TCR for remote configuration, and we swap. So for each box, we use the same username and the same password, admin. And after login, we have 2 sites that's in Chinese, and I will ensure that you get the English interface when you get the demo machine. So everything will collect it automatically. So you don't really need to manual input. And this one is we call how many printer we collected. So basically, you just log in, as I mentioned, admin. Then everything will be done. Then after that, you can back to your office and open your platform. Log out. Our platform is called www.mos123.tk, and there is account name. Once we have a reseller, your reseller will get account name from GCR and the password from GCR. This A7654321 is a demo site. We log in. First of all, we have a multi-language interface: English, traditional Chinese, and the simplified Chinese. First demo profile. As I mentioned, your reseller will get the account from GCR, and this one cannot be changed. This one. Demo, you can your reseller can rename. Maybe they call the ABC company. They just call it ABC, for example. And there's email who will receive the password, and this email for those who will receive the alert, for example, service call or tornado email. And that's on the background of your reseller. They can fill by themselves, or you can fill for them. Password. Reseller can change their password. Email group. You can create an email group. For example, you have a several region, and maybe you have 20 engineers, so you can group them by A region, B region, and you can deploy the agent by region. For example, ABC belong to A region, BDE belong to B0 region, so you can separate by group. So then we go to the dashboard. In the dashboard, we will see the agent. This is called agent name. It's called company name. Normally, it's a user customer name. And for example, you work for the Deloitte. So it's called a Deloitte company. So it's a printer, and this one have there's a alert count. How many machine is not working now? So we'll get alert. And this one is it shows our agent, output agent is connect or not connect. Update time and the type of program. Because your reseller will get a different program from GCR, because different program means different information to get and different price as well. And it's called the contract, because we are contract business, so we have the start date and end date. And this one we can modify some information here. Okay, Deloitte. Do you want automatically get repo on or off? Who will receive the repo? And what is start of a contract date? So normally your reseller, they will know this one because they have really have a real contract with their customer. And where you want to receive your repo by daily, for example, 90 days for times, or monthly. It really depends on their contract. Normally, we are monthly rental business, so normally we are using a month, and the parameter is 1. So the real reseller will receive the report monthly. Then we go to the print list. So we can, for default setting is all agent. So but you can still go to each one. Okay. And we'll show more. So you'll see agent Taipei. This agent is called Taipei. And the location, the customer name is Taipei Deloitte, print HP, and serial number, MAC, and the IP of the printer in Deloitte. Toner label now. Last update time. And we can rename or remark, for example, Deloitte 2th floor near sales department. So that will be easier for engineer to find their machine. Yeah. Next one. Page count. As I mentioned in slide, is the most important thing for our reseller that are doing the rental business. And they can choose their start date manually. Search. Then we get 2 machines from last year, July to now. Show more. Printers, total counts, A3, A4, other pages. Yeah. Again, we get the printer profile by each print, by each machine. And this one is called the page count in the machine. So this 12 page means since the 1st of July last year till now, we get only 12 pages from this machine. Yeah. And it's called the total page. We have A3 color, A3 mono, A4 color, A4 mono, and we have a copy, and we have fax. and we can generate the report. Okay. In the report, we will see the pages from in the Excel file, so you can easy to calculate or to export to your ERP system. I mean, in customer side. And alert. Okay. Alert. You see if we will have alert or not. Not alert. So this alert means we assign before we have the alert by times. Alert times, alert counts. For example, a jam pack, paper jam, or tunnel, or door open, and we will calculate the times for you, for resellers. So reseller can, or partners can have, if they have this kind of figure or result, they can say, oh, my machine is getting worse in the paper jam. So maybe I will go to the customer side for checking. Yeah, the purpose here. Error. Error means if the machine will show the code. Normally, if you get the code from the machine, it means your machine is cannot work now. So normally, you will call your service provider for fix. But in this system, our agent will collect the list service code automatically and send it to your service partner. So your service partner will get information from the system before you call them or call her. So they can dispatch their engineer in efficient way. Then it's accounting. As I mentioned at the beginning, this solution is a tool for those resellers. They are doing the rental business in computer or printer industry. So we have this kind of function for them to easy tool to get invoice for their customer monthly or quarterly. So your monthly rent fee, for example, $50 free page, or 1,000 free color page, maybe biogen waiver, maybe 3%. Charge maybe 0.01 and maybe 0.5, maybe discount 20 euro, surcharge 0. So then you get $30. Okay. So because we just input some figure from the contract, so it will based on the figure you input and calculate the amount you should charge from your customer this month. Okay. You can get a bill report. Agent login. Agent login. This function is for those customer, for example, school. They have IT guys, and they maybe have 20 or 30 printers in their campus. So this tool is easier for those IT guys to manage their printers. So they have as a reseller, you have a right to share your account to your customers, but they won't see your accounting. They won't see your error or alert. They will as I mentioned, IT guys in school, they will see the dashboard, print list, and page count. That's all. And they will receive the toner load information, but they won't receive the alert or error. I mean, the service code, they won't receive those error code from system. So you can manage plan. Who will be the agent login to write to login? So you can put your the email of those IT guys' email here, and then you can set a password for them. It's a resellers right to do this kind of things. Agent login. Agent alert. So you will give the email here again. For example, normally you will give the IT guys email again here for some data receipt. For example, as I mentioned, toner load receipt. So for those IT guys, they manage their IT system in campus, or for 30 printers, for example. So they are easier to manage their system, printers, and their consumables. Coverage. This is a tool for the rental business, and especially you have the color printer or color copier for rental.
I guess 10.
Hi.
I saw in your service of Plan B, does there any item in Plan B can see in the dashboard?
What do you mean?
You have the service of Plan A and Plan B, right? And the Plan C.
Yes.
Yeah. So if our customer order a Plan B, so does there any icon they can see in your screen? Because I can see all of them.
All of them is for the Plan B. For the Plan okay. For the Plan A is a premium program, so you can see everything.
Yep.
For the Plan B, we call advanced. You can dashboard, print list, print count, and tell the error.
Okay. Thank you.
For Plan B.
Yeah.
For Plan A, you will see everything.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Okay. And let me continue with the coverage for the list function, especially for Plan A Premium 1. So you will see which time for your toner or ink installation. This one is called update time. So this means if we as a rental business, we have to deliver our toner to our customer. So once we deliver one, and maybe 1 or 2 days later, you will see the one more installation here for this machine, because we can collect the data or information from device or printer directly. Then we'll see, which one, this one is a black one or magenta or cyan. And then you'll see here, we'll see, this machine is CF280X, for example, the model name of this toner. And this one is capacity of this toner, because our reseller, some reseller they sell the original one, but some of reseller they're selling the recycle or compatible toners or ink. So the capacity is not the same as the original. So maybe a little bit lower, for example, 8,000. Yep. Then so you can input manually. But normally, if you get the original, the system will collect the data from the machine directly. So 12,000 will be input automatically by system. But if you put in a compatible or recycle one, the chipset is will be show error, but still you can put it here by manually to 6,000 as I mentioned. Yeah, it really depends on your real situation from your customer side. So it's called coverage. So for some companies, they can use this coverage to say, oh, its coverage is over than 20%, so I will charge more. Or if the coverage is lower than the 5%, especially for the color, so I can charge less. So it could be kind of a new business way for your resellers. And this is all about our front phone. Edward?
Yep. So all the platform you are finished right now, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for your today's presentation.
Thank you. Thank you.